Alright, time for the finals of this month's MSEM GP. I'm playing Blue-Red Zirrktide against Pipsqueak, who is on Black Villainy, as we already know from round 4. So yeah, this is going to be the grudge match again. Yeah, play. Alright, let's see, can I get a good opening hand? Okay, so this opening hand has lots of cantrips, has answers, has one austere instructor. Cantrips need to find lands. Am I happy keeping this hand? He has 2 counter spells. Like, if I get hand attack, they take austere instructor, I'm fine. Yes, I think I keep this, and then I just have to be disciplined and make sure I cantrip towards my lands. Yeah. Alright, apparently they also keep 7, so we're going to have a full grip of 7 this game. Oh, this is awkward. Well, I mean, I do need to, like I said, I agree that I'm going to be disciplined this game, so I will take the land. Do I need to play this thing out this turn? No, I do not. I guess if they hand attack my rail line, then that's kind of bad because they basically managed to hand attack a land. But I think that's still fine. I have another cantrip that I can use to dig for lands. I mean, it does like technically put me down a turn if I don't cantrip into more lands. Yeah, like they pay up me. Let's see if they do try to go after my mana base. I guess the heads up play there was to play out my rail line to prevent this from happening, but maybe I am alright with this happening. Nope, they're just taking austere instructor because like that's the scariest card I have. I mean, I definitely discard this because I literally can't cast it right now. I am hoping to top deck a land here because if I don't, then it becomes really awkward to sequence. Wait, so I guess that means I probably should have also. Okay, so turn 2 is not going to have any counter spells up. What can they do on turn 2? That would absolutely screw me. Not much actually. It's turn 3 that I need to start worrying. So I guess I just consider and try to dig for lands. That's not a land. Okay, this is a land. So I play out the express. Keeping rail line in hand is good if my opponent has. I mean, actually, what's my opponent know? They don't know about Mesmerize. They don't know about Palace. I think I'll just keep the rail line in hand. But yeah, I also like keep track of what they don't know. Let's see. So they don't know about Mesmerize. If they just 2 mana hand, I think they're probably just going to spend this turn drawing cards. That's usually what their deck does. Then turn 3, I have 3 counter spells that they have to fight through. Yeah, that's fine. And now I'm just looking for card draw, which basically just involves lose your mind. Fire Rager is not useful right now. Okay, so this is actually the fail case for my deck, where I definitely have to rail line this turn because otherwise because I do need to keep up on land drops. So then I have 2 mana up. Yeah, I guess that's a fail case of my deck. We just don't have any threats. Okay, they don't know Mesmerize, they don't know Erasure. Yeah. Not good, but maybe they don't, like, these counter spells will buy me a lot of time. Oh, Swarm It. Actually, Fire Rager probably will land on Swarm It sooner or later. They might just jam Counterspell, or they might just jam Villainy right now, in which case I counter with Portal Fracture, I think. Because Mesmerize, I mean, it's about even. Find Happiness, yeah, I'm not going to bother countering that. I guess their plan is to just run me out of counter spells by destroying enough cards to get through all of those. They will just do a 1 pay up. Okay. Am I filing this resolve? Like, pay up is probably just going to take a counter spell. So I might as well just line up the thing that they expect. Sure, I guess I'll Portal Fracture it because they're probably just taking Portal Fracture anyways. And I have to lose 1 from Palace, yeah. I'm at 4 cards, they have 7 cards. Not looking good for me. That's another rail line. Yeah, this is. I have 3 mana, so then they can like hand attack me twice and then try to slam Villainy afterwards. And I think the blame goes on to me for keeping a bad starting hand. Yeah, probably. So anyways, I have to do this again because otherwise I'm going to be behind on lands. They're at 7 cards again. I need to draw into my card draw spells or something else equivalent. I mean, they could just animate Swarm It and swing. Okay, that's good because now I get to use my counter spells. Or at least I managed to counterspell something that manages to counterspell their entire turn. I guess they're clearing the way for Villainy. Okay, there's Austere Instructor, but I guess I play this and then I hold up stuff. I can't get 2 triggers out of this thing because, I mean, I could crest this guy. That's a bit dangerous though. I think like I'm enough behind that I should just jam this thing and then try to hold up something for my opponent. Like if they have 2 removal spells, then what do I? They don't know about. I don't think they know about Cursory Glance. I guess that's the only thing they know about right now. Okay, Spiraling Hatred, yeah, that happens. I think I'm supposed to... Okay, so if they slam Villainy, I'm actually fine with the outcome because then I just crest it. Infectious Ego is really bad, but I can't counter it with Curse Glance anyways. Yeah, I think I just do this to get a guy. If they have their removal spell, then whatever. They manage to get full value, or they manage to do the thing. Or so we... Oh, that's actually just... I guess that does do the thing. So now I need to Fire Rager that thing, which isn't ideal. Yeah, now I really wish I had another copy of... Or I wish I had Lose Your Mind somewhere. I mean, I could draw it eventually. Do I want to play out Magmatic Torrent? Yes, I think I definitely want to play out Magmatic Torrent because I do need to keep up on mana. Like going up to 5 mana does help me here. Does untapping this do anything? It lets me keep up Crest plus Crack. Yeah, I think that actually does stuff for me. I'll keep it up then. I mean, worst case, I end up turning Crest from my own rail lines. Crack. Because I am very desperate to crack last time resolved. Yeah, that's fine. They're drawing cards. Hopefully I draw into my card draw soon. Okay, they're up to 4 mana now. They're just going to swing with Swarming Maiden. I don't really care here now. Yeah, I guess I have to take here. And they're low enough that Palace still pings me. Okay, grab Fire Geysers. Crest the Rat token because, I mean, might as well. Crest the Rat token. Alright, crack the clue. Come on, Magmatic Torrent, not helpful. Apparently now is when I draw all my lands. I keep a 1-lander and then I draw all lands. Okay, well, yeah, I'm out of gas now. So, I mean, not the best draw ever, but still, like, I definitely could have played this better. Are they slamming Villainy now? No, they're just attacking with Swarming Middens. I can't do much about that because I'm out of removal now. And they're just keeping stuff up because I don't think they don't really need to run Villainy into anything right now. I'll fetch Crystal Caverns because I have Mountain play anyways next turn. Okay, that's useful. I'll start with the Consider. Hopefully I find something useful. Okay, that's not useful, and this is still not useful. Do I have one more? I have one more Mountain left. I should just play this and fetch. Just to prevent me from ever drawing another Mountain. There's another Swarming Midden. They're just attacking with all Swarming Middens now, which goes past all my counter spells. Go down to 6. I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point how I don't think I can get back from this anymore. Maybe some insane sequence with Panya. Actually, yeah, some insane sequence with Panya could be my... Well, there we go. We finally got the card I was waiting for all game. That's... I mean... Where was this draw when I needed it earlier? Oh, well, apparently I can draw into Lose Your Minds and just lands. Okay. Do I have any out? Nope. Technically this is an out, but like, does this really do much? Cool. It's mono lands. Cool. Mono land draws. And that's a problem because now I have to win game 3 on the draw, which is not what my deck wants to do, preferably. And wait, how did I board during my last game with Pip? I think I put in more Panyas, put in negates, Fire Rager, take out Void players. I want 1 Seer Flesh. I also wanted like Isolated to kill the Villainies. I think I took out Pearl Fracture. I forgot what I did. Maybe I took out... Did I take out an Accomplice? Maybe I probably should have watched my videos before I did this. I think no, Cursing Glance is still good, right? Although Spell Pierce might be better. I think I'd actually take out... Like, maybe I just go with this. Or go with this. Yeah, I don't want too many Spell Pierces, because then I just lose to the creatures I can't counter. Then something like this. I still need Soul Pierces to hit their creatures. Like, if I take out Portal Factor, I'm not countering their creatures. If I take out Cursing Glance, at least I might have a chance of countering. I think I'm supposed to go with this, but I'm not sure. Well, whatever. The starting hand is pretty good again. Actually, no, it has no answers. What, so they turn 1 attack my Austere Instructor, or I mean, turn 1 take my Austere Instructor, turn 2 I'll Lose Your Mind, try to find a counterspell for turn 3. Yeah, I can keep this. Okay, we both keep 7. Fetch. I'll end up turn to Consider. Are they going to turn 1 hand attack me? I don't need to turn 1 Consider in response to hand attack, so there's that at least. They might just take Austere Instructor again, in which case that's annoying, but that's fine. Okay, that resolves. If they name low, okay, they're just taking 0 out then. Which is not great, but I mean, it's fine. I'm not going to cast this anytime soon. Or I mean, I could have actually cast it pretty soon. Rail line. Do I need more rail lines right now? As much as I want Austere Instructor triggers, I think I'm looking more for... I also really need answers for turn 3, so... Or I could just do that, I guess. Or even why am I drawing so many rail lines these days? Okay, so do I wait on Austere Instructor? Am I fine with just getting one trigger off this guy? Like it dies to a. If I wait a turn, then I'm basically just hoping for a Spell Pierce off the top. No, I think I should wait on the Lose Your Mind because I can probably get to 7 cards in graveyard pretty soon. But yeah, let's see if they have an answer for this. I mean, they probably do. But it does force them to just spiraling chaos or spiraling whatever this thing right away instead of waiting on it. Unless they. Oh, okay. Good thing I didn't. They're taking Austere Instructor. Sure. So what are my win cons now? I still have Zirrktide. I still have Panya, which could win slowly. They haven't killed this guy yet. I actually don't have any good ways to self-mill right now, or Lose Your Mind. I guess like if I waited a turn on the Austere Instructor, I could have. I mean, I still meant I wouldn't be able to protect it. I guess it just means that Lose Your Mind probably gets sealed, or they spend their entire turn tapping out to play a draw 2. Okay, Seek Prophecy is one of the better top decks I could have gotten because it gets things into the graveyard. 1, 2, 3. Panya. I have more than enough lands. Do I take Crest? Crest gets cards into the graveyard. Panya is still 2 turns away, and it probably won't happen. I mean, Crest prevents Villainy from wrecking me. I think I take Crest, and then I guess I have to Lose Your Mind to only draw 2. That's kind of bad. I mean, if I take Panya, it probably ends up dying. I need to take Crest to prevent Villainy on 3 from wrecking me, I think. Yeah. Is there any point in doing more rail line shenanigans? Yes, because it prevents me from having to tap really awkwardly if I want to do stuff at instant speed. I could also just wait on the Lose Your Mind. Or okay, they are just going to jam Villainy into the Crest. I mean, I'm pretty happy with this outcome because I actually really needed to have something this turn. I mean, like I guess this was just a wash, which I'm fine with. I need to get one more thing to the graveyard. How do I do that? I'm pretty sure I cracked the Clue main phase and then see what I get. Is there any point in keeping rail lines in hand? I don't have any other prowess guys, so no, there probably is not. This could possibly draw me into a cantrip, which would help me for later. Okay, oh wait, I put in the island from hand. I needed to sequence that differently. Okay, well, it means that my Lose Your Mind is delayed by a turn. I actually have no plays from great. Yeah, I didn't consider draw. There was actually no reason I needed to play that. No, wait, Prophetic Geyser is going to be tapped if I. Okay, that was just bad sequencing, and not considering what I could have. Yeah, fetch lands was a way to get. I didn't think about that. I should have considered that. Anyways, that means I swing for 2, and I will just have to let Villainy resolve, and I can't even get more cards into the graveyard for that afterwards. Okay, they're just taking their time. That's good. That's good. They're giving me time. I think I'm actually fine just doing Lose Your Mind for 2. Yeah, because I already have things I want to pitch anyways. Like I definitely do not need all these lands. I think Lose Your Mind's supposed to pitch the Opalescent Palace then, or something like that. Yeah, I mean, might as well play it now. Oh, what? Okay, I only run 19 lands. Like, how am I getting this many lands? Is Wayfarer Shrine useless now? I still need Wayfarer. Okay, so this can fetch Island. I'm pitching one of the mountains. I don't need this many mountains. Because that's still at least get... Okay, what the heck? Yeah, that literally unusable. I have one more. I should just fetch a last island of the decks to reduce the chances of me dead drawing like this. Alright. Discard this, draw 2. I mean, at least I'm getting more Lose Your Minds. I should keep this for my opponent's turn. In that case, I should just rail line now to get the prowess trigger. Like, there's literally nothing I can draw into that would help me here. So, like, and I can't stop the Villainy from coming down next turn. So, like, but maybe they're still playing scared. Maybe they don't think I have, or maybe they're playing around Portal Factor. So they're definitely going to jam Villainy next turn. There's very little I can do about it, except if I can just Lose Your Mind into... If I can Lose Your Mind into an isolated, then that gets ripped. That can turn off Villainy until they find another one. So I have 2 more Zerots in the deck that could possibly be a win con. They are at 8 life, but once they resolve Villainy, they're going up in life really quickly. And they kill this thing... Oh, Soul Reaver instead of... Okay, sure. That thing has slightly more answers than the other, or the alternative. Wait, they don't have Villainy. Wait, no, they have Villainy in hand. Why are they not jamming it? Okay, well, okay. Oh, it's counter. Never mind. Yeah, then that doesn't matter. Oh, and there's the Mesmerize I was waiting for. Or, I mean, I got a Panya. I can take a Panya turn. Maybe that helps me get back into the game. But yeah, there goes my only threat on board right now. That thing like did 9 damage over 3 turns or something stupid like that. And yeah, of course I draw another land. I can pawn it from hand at least, so I should just do that. Yeah. Wait, this is actually pretty close to killing them. Okay, but they can gain life off that. So, or oops, never mind. Can't do that. Okay, I boarded out on my void clear, so I literally can't deal enough damage just from hand. But maybe I find some way of doing or getting around this. Like I just, how many lands in a row was that? Like this is a stupid amount. I'm not sure what the probabilities on this are, but like I run 19 lands and I've drawn like 10 of them at least. Oh, okay, that's convenient. That prevents me from insta losing to Auric Soulweaver, and I can mesmerize their Villainy when it comes down, so that limits them to 1 Villainy tick, and then still lose your mind afterwards, and maybe that finds Zirrat, which delays them further. Did I play a land this turn? I haven't played a land this turn. So then that means that so I can have 5 mana up after this, which means that I always attack first though, so I'll do that. I'll get rid of this thing before I can get any more triggers. And yeah, I'll play another island and pass the turn. I really need Mesmerize to go the distance here. But maybe they do get like... They have 2 Auric Soulweavers? Okay. Decline? Huh. Okay, so I can limit them to 1. Does this counter anything else? It doesn't. Is there any point in Mesmerizing? I can Mesmerize and then force them to cast a 1-drop. I think I'm forced to do that. It still kills Panya, but at least it prevents them from doing or going absolutely nuts. Or maybe they don't have a 1-drop in hand afterwards, and they do pay for it. Do they have a 1-drop? Like they don't have. Okay, good. I still can't force 2 damage through somehow. Maybe they have spiraling. If they have spiraling hatred, I guess they would be holding it like this. I wish I had that 1 turn earlier. Okay, so it just means I'm going to have to do some more lose your minding. Instead of Seer Flesh, I have isolated. So those are 2 options. I guess I might as well seek Prophecy right now. If I can find Zirrat, I can bounce this and then that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh dear. Okay, I cannot answer the Auric Soulweaver. Or can I? I still have Lose Your Mind from Graveyard. And I have mana after that. So I have to Lose Your Mind from Graveyard right now. Which actually doesn't even cost that much. I should just play Crystal Caverns now then. And discard Wayfarer's Shrine because there's no fetchables left. So 1, 2, 3. Can still draw into Zirrat here. I did not draw into Zirrat. Okay, well, they're going to untap with Auric Soulweaver, and there's very little I can do about that. They can start burning my graveyard. My graveyard is actually not very... Yeah, Zirrat... They don't actually have that many spells in here, so Zirrat doesn't actually get reduced by that much. And I can counter one thing, because I spent all my mana digging. Well, I mean, I guess this is how I got super punished for boarding out all of my... Well, yeah, they can just do a million things now. Exile Crest, drain 1, kill Panya, yeah. Do I need to counter the Villainy? I can Spell Pierce this and then still consider end of turn. They've already shown that they don't have any 1-drop in hand, right? So I can just... Because I'm not going to win if this game goes long anyways. Or do I negate... I mean, I'd rather Curse Glance it, right? Because negate... I might save negate for one of the Planeswalkers, assuming they still run that. Spell Piercing here would help me by... So if I just tap out to counter Villainy, they play one big thing. I think it's still worth like doing this. All right, let's see. What other 3-drop do you have? Yeah, that's fine. Oh wait, I don't have a way to counter Auric Soulweaver as it comes down next time. But also, I'm still alive now, so like can't complain too much. I need to consider to dig. Do I? Yeah, I don't have the thing on Graveyard anymore. Okay, there we go. There's finally I found Zirrat. So the problem now is that I've used up my Cursory Glance to counter Villainy instead of Auric Soulweaver, which I probably should have thought about. I mean, I definitely should have thought about that before I made that play. So I guess I can blame myself for that. Do I have any counters that actually hits Auric Soulweaver anymore? I don't think there is, but they also can't answer Zirrat easily. Right, so in that case, that means I should just play out Zirrat first and minus it to get rid of this thing. Isolated. Okay, that doesn't actually help me here. Did I play land this turn? I haven't played land this turn. I guess I'll play out the mountain, or I don't. How much blue do I need? I might not have enough blue to do everything I want to do. Well, anyways, I play out Accomplice, and then I pass the turn, doing the card draw, unless they want to kill this before that. Okay. Yeah, I'll bomb the land. Zirrat. Wait. Like, plusing Zirrktide would have been actually... I think plusing Zirrktide would have been better here because I could have just let that... Well, no, then I wouldn't have drawn a card, so then I... Did I draw Isolated after Zirrktide? I forgot. Okay, so now I think I do need to consider here. Maybe I... How many Cursing Glasses did I board out? I already boarded out second one. Okay, that's annoying. You top one card, that's useless. Seek Prophecy, that's also useless. I guess this has to resolve, which means they kill Anthus' accomplice. I definitely should have kept in more Void Flares. Oh, Wave of Decay. Interesting play, I guess. I mean, there's nothing preventing... Yeah, I can't do anything about that. And they kill Zirrktide. I can't do anything about that either. What else do I even have? I have a bunch of cantrips, and I have a third Zirrktide, and that's literally everything. I have another Panya. Okay, so it's possible for me to draw into Zirrktide plus Panya. That's my out right now. I mean, 18 cards in deck, 2 cantrips. Do I have enough mana to do all that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Even if I have enough mana, I don't think I have enough blue, which is a problem because so it means I shouldn't have been my I shouldn't have bought my palace because now I'm actually just stuck on blue. So I should go Seek Prophecy Monkey Shines, right? That's the order to do it in. And I'm looking for exactly Zirrktide plus Panya. Or I mean, I'm looking for exactly Panya. Alright, I'll start with Seek Prophecy. Fire Eraser kills Auric Soul Reaver, but at this point, I don't think killing Auric Soul Reaver actually does enough. I should take Lose Your Mind. Does it do enough? You got these guys. You're like, what's my win con? I just need to not die before I can find Panya plus Zirrktide. What's the best way for me to do that? Seek Prophecy digs 3 deep. Lose Your Mind only digs 2 deep, but I can actually make use of the things I dig into. Negate prevents a big Planeswalker from killing me. Okay. Yeah, this is really tough. I mean, I'm just looking for Panya, right? Like literally just Panya, and I have a second Panya in my deck somewhere, right? Yes. So I just have to dig as deep as I can. And I think Seek Prophecy digs deeper than Lose Your Mind, so I'll take that. Or digs deeper with less mana requirement. 1, 2, 3. I still need 3 mana, so I can only dig 2 more times. All right. Come on. That doesn't help. Okay, I take Seer Flesh because if I don't win this turn, at least I get to Seer the Auric Soul Reaver, and hopefully that's enough to stop my opponent from going off or going nuts. Yeah. Okay, so last chance at getting Panya here. If I don't get Panya now, then I just kill Soul Reaver and then pass turn and hope to find stuff for next turn. I mean, I could Seer Flesh isolated one of the lands, and that's annoying. That's 2 Monkey Shines. I don't like when there's 2 Monkey Shines because I don't know what's on top. I think I'm forced to take both of them and then just try to dig next turn, and then just try to negate whatever they do that can gain them life. Yeah, and then I get to dig twice next turn. This is really unideal, but I guess I have to do it like this. And I don't really care about what these guys do, right? So do I save Isolated in hand? Actually, I should have Monkey Shine. Well, I mean, next turn I get to dig twice, so that's like... So I just pass this turn with Spell Pierce. I can isolate one of their lands, but it doesn't do anything for me, right? So like they can push 4 damage. 4 damage knocks me down to 7. I don't think they can kill me from 7. But untapping lets them hold up Spiraling Hatred for Panya. Honestly, I should have just gone for it. Yeah, sure. Or no, I can just negate the Spiraling Hatred. But I need to negate the Villainy if they have it, right? Or do I have to? I don't think I have to. If they play Cecilius, I think I have to negate it. Oh, they're just hard casting about that. Okay. Yeah, that is. I think they don't have the out. Yeah, they're tapping out again. Are they just also drawing really badly? Okay, so like I can dig 6 cards deep for Panya next turn, and I'm pretty sure Panya's somewhere in the top 6 cards because like I literally only have 14 cards in deck right now, and somehow it's not these guys. I mean, how many cards? I'm pretty sure I just bin these guys and. Oh, okay. Panya better be in here. Like I'm pretty sure I didn't shuffle. So like, oh what? I am running 2 Panyas, right? So the problem here is if I bin these guys, then I literally cannot. I can't dig anymore if I just top deck a land here or something. I wasn't keeping track of how many cards I've already went through. Maybe I should have just topped the other thing. If I take Zirrktide here, I can't Zirrktide and also Panya. Okay, please draw Panya. Oh well, yeah, there we go. All right, that was really, really close, or way closer than I needed to be, but like, okay. Guess we'll have to resolve it, somehow. Anyways, I guess I'll pause until until something happens. Okay, so, basically, I'm pretty sure there's a major cockatrice bug because when I did the land deck, my opponent didn't see one of my pawns, and like they have ring shot proof and everything. So yeah, like this is I'll have to look into it later, but yeah, like now that we actually have cockatrice bug affecting the finals of a GP, like this is. Anyways, do I want to sideboard differently? I'm going to be on the play this time. I need more. I want more Kill glasses. I need to hard counter their stuff. I should put in some more void players. Take out Seer Flash because Planeswalkers won't. Take out Isolated because like that's actually not going to work out. Usually, I'm playing him to. I guess I take out Portal Fracture. Yeah, all right. Not looking good for me though. But oh, this hand's quite bad. I can't afford to keep this, but then they can hand attack me and make me go down to 6, and that's they can hand attack me, and I miss out my. Yeah, this is really bad actually. It's gonna be tapped both times. I need to mulligan this. That's a lot of Fire Ragers and lots of Loser Minds. I can't afford to go down to 5, so like I have to keep this, and I just hope that Loser Mind goes a distance, and I hope they're not on Villainy, or I mean I can counter whatever they have early. I mean like I probably should have lost last game anyways because of Cockatrice bug, but so it's like I'm not that disappointed if I end up losing here because I would have lost anyways. But like they probably just take Cursory Glance, unless if they take Fire Rager, it means they're on if they take Fire Rager, it means they have the 3-drop creature. If they take Cursory Glance, it means that they have no wait, Cursory Glance it's both. They always take Cursory Glance here. And since I'm on the play, I can't stop their 3-drop if I don't discard Cursory Glance, so I have to do that. Okay, I top deck negate anyways. I'll play the Sap and fetch Frostfire Geysers because I don't think there's a 2-drop that needs to be Fire Erasered. Okay, they're just passing. I guess they're playing around Austere Instructor. Yeah, I don't mind them doing that. I don't think I'm ever supposed to counter card advantage spells in this matchup because that's like just. I mean, maybe it is because getting rid of 2 for like I'm trying to aggressively trade down, and like here I'm just letting them draw cards for free. Yeah, what? Do I need to lose your mind right now? I don't have to, but I think it's still better for me to do that. I guess this lets this thing get sealed, which is quite bad. Well, if they have sealed they have sealed the tomb, then I should just be pitching on my loser minds to make sure that I don't lose too many cards from hand if it ever gets sealed. I don't draw the land that I need, so I guess I have to seek Prophecy to dig for a land, and really hope I fail land off this. I guess that's close enough to a land. I still need to keep all these guys up, but I can flash an Anthus as Accomplice if nothing happens. They don't have Seal the Tomb because they definitely would have played it if they had that to seal the Loser Minds. But I should probably try to get Loser Minds out of the graveyard or get these guys cast soon because otherwise Infectious Ego is the one thing I can't counter. Yeah, that's annoying, certainly. And Fire Asia doesn't kill it either. Oh, they take my Loser Mind. That's annoying. Well, at least it goes to my graveyard after it gets cast, so I can cast it afterwards. I can main this. I can draw, and then I need lands, but I need Fire Rage. I need like everything. Do I bomb the Loser Mind? No, that card's going to be pretty good soon. I think I'm supposed to bomb the Panya here, even though it's getting pretty close to Panya turn. No, I think I bomb Fire Rager and just hope that it works out for me. Do I need to Panya here? What does Panya do for me? It gets another guy into play. I don't think that's doing much. I mean, I guess it gets a guy into play, which means that if they kill it, I get a better Loser Mind. I think I'll save the Panya. Consider. That's useful. I will main phase Consider, and I will bin this card just to make sure that I have 7 cards for Loser Mind. Oh, Austere Instructor. They are tapped out right now, right? Unfortunately, I can't trigger Austere Instructor on both turns. So do I save this thing, or do I just jam it out now? I think I'm supposed to jam it now. Or no, I want to leave up the negate. I think I'm actually supposed to save this for a turn, which is annoying, but I guess I have to do that because I really need negate to be up at all times. Wait, how am I beating Ego if I guess I'm digging towards removal by doing this? I can't actually flashback Loser Minds right now, so I'll just get this thing triggered. Oh Crest. Do I bomb Austere Instructor then after if I know that's so Panya plus negate? I guess I'll bomb Loser Mind because I have all these losers in the graveyard anyways. Even though that's probably incorrect thinking, but whatever. If they jam a 5-drop here, I will negate it, and then I'll Panya next. Okay, I guess they just. If this happens, I can't do much about that. Oh, there's a land that I sort of wanted. That's scary. Alright, now is when I play Panya. Like, they know that I can Panya turn now, so if they have a removal, they should use it now. they're thinking. I guess this is one way to bait out removal. Yeah, okay, they're going to try to kill Panya on upkeep, and I am not going to bother protecting it. Right? Yeah, not going to bother protecting it. Monkey Shines. I can go austere into Monkey Shines. I still can't help. Austere into Monkey Shines, try to find a land that lets me help negate. Yeah, I think that's a play. Well, if that's a play, I should attack first, right? Yeah. They let it happen. Okay, Monkey Shines. Do they have removal? They do, and I can't do much about that, so that happens. I will be able to bounce the ego at least. Oh, that's pretty good, but I actually can't take out any of that because I'm digging for lands right now, unless I'm not. I think I definitely played incorrectly. I could have actually held this Austere Instructor for longer, I think. Well, I mean, now, how committed am I to just looking for lands now? I could take Accomplice, play it, get 2 loots. I need Crest, or I need like my land, so oh. Well, I mean, there's a land, so I can't complain too much about that. End of turn, get the trigger of negate is just better than Spell Pierce right now. You know, my opponent's eventually going to draw into a Seal the Tomb and then get this and seal onto Loser Mine, and I'm going to lose from that. Actually, all my win cards are in the graveyard right now. I think I'm forced to let them hit me again because I definitely need to counter. Okay, how am I going to turn the corner here? I need to cast more Loser Mines from graveyard. They're just playing co-lines for sure. I mean, if they're going to give me free antithesis triggers, then I don't mind. Actually, do I crest that? I mean, it's not like I'm doing anything else with my crest right now. I mean, I'd rather crest the ego though, right? Yeah, let's just. I mean, this does put me up a card in hand at least. And cresting ego right now doesn't actually do anything for me because I can't prevent it from attacking or can't prevent it from coming down anymore. Or like at least it delays my opponent a bit more. I'll just do this. I'm pretty sure it's a wrong play, but whatever. I'm not playing super well right now, anyways. Oh yeah, I am also a bit stuck on red sources. All right, I'm going to main phase the Lose Your Mind because like I want to draw cards. Oh, there's Austere Instructor. I can't afford to tap out for it, and I mean there's a real. Okay, I can hold up Lose Your Mind on my opponent's turn if I do this play. Okay, and I also need to get the Paralysis trigger. Okay, co-line. Number 2, return this, get another Paralysis trigger, play this out, swing for 4, and then end of turn, antithesis trigger. I'm pretty sure I have to bomb whatever. Oh, Zirrktide better than Instructor right now. Probably is. Yeah, I'll bomb the Instructor for now then. Actually, no, Instructor is probably better just because there's more. Like, he can go more nuts, and I don't think my opponent has removal right now. At least they're not playing like they do. I can't counter that, so I guess that resolves. Wait, what am I guess I pitched negate off the Loser Mind. They can start exiling my yard now. They're going to kill my Paralysis guy. Yeah, sure, I guess I can't do anything about that. They're getting all this extra value. We got Wayfarer Shrine. Get Poison. I still have the other Panya. Like, I could top deck Panya and take a Panya turn. That still doesn't help me because Ego just gained them so much life over the course of a few swings because I just never bothered to bounce it. Even though I definitely should have. Alright, I have to do this now. Oh, are they sealed on Zirrktide? Ah. Okay, cool. I guess I pitched Zirrktide and just hope to win off Austere. Oh. Well, I mean, I guess they could also do that. They didn't know about. I don't think they knew about my Zirrktide, right? Well, now they take my Austere Instructor. Reveal hand to Pip, reveal library to Pip, and then send library to them. They can take out the cards if they want to. Or actually, I'm not sure how Cockroach handles reveal plus land at the same time. These are identical, which means the bug is intermittent, which means it's going to be really annoying to figure out. But yeah, I guess they take on my Austere Instructors. I do get to draw 2 cards. But how am I going to win from now? I don't think I can actually win from this spot if I don't have like a million Austere Instructors on board. Like, I definitely should have kept that thing in hand. Right? Austere Instructor is better than against my opponent than Zirrktide. Did I forget Accomplice trigger? I don't even know at this point. Okay, so I will start with Consider probably. Or I can start by cracking the clue. Okay, so if I start by cracking the clue, I have 4 mana to work with. I think I just can start with Consider. Mesmerize is not useful right now because my opponent has 2 big guys on board right now. What removal do I even have? I have Fire Erasure. White Player is only dealing 2 damage right now. And I actually can't draw more cards right now. Yeah, I literally only have Zirrktide left in deck as my win con. So I'm pretty sure I can't win from here. I guess I cracked blue now, because I'm desperate, and I draw land. Okay, I mean, I technically have enough mana to do everything I want to do, so I'll just do this. I guess I swing because like this thing isn't defending against any of these guys. I could have actually combined Antithesis plus Fire Rager to kill an Ego earlier if I just never bothered to do that, even though I probably should have. Anyways, draw. Oh well, there's my last Zirrktide. I think I'm supposed to bomb the Crystal Caverns. No, I can fetch basic here and then I'll play out Crystal Caverns. So let's see if they can push lethal this turn. This thing lets them ping me. They're pushing 7 damage plus whatever they can get from this guy. And I have just negate plus spell pierce to stop them. Okay, Soul Weaver number 2. I can't stop that. Kill, drain, draw. Okay, sure. Villainy, I guess I can actually counter that. I guess I'll spell pierce it because when else is spell pierce going to be useful? Race, drain. Oh, Fiery Rager and Cursory Glance. Okay. Technically not dead yet. What do they flip? Okay, Rail Line, sure. If they have a 1-mana spell, then I guess they kill me. Okay, they're going to Wayfish. Oh, they haven't played land this turn. Okay, so 2-mana spells also kill me. I mean, like, I probably shouldn't have won game 2 anyways, and I only won because of a cockroach bug, so it's only fair that my opponent wins here, but okay. Yeah, I played game 3 really badly, so that's to be expected. I definitely had a chance at game 3, right? I had all the cards. I didn't draw super horribly badly. It's just that I didn't do the thing I needed to. Like I turbo through like a bunch of cards and I just bombed all the wrong ones. Alright. So game 3 is the one that was probably the one that had the that I did perform the worst in, or made the worst plays in. As in, I actually had a chance and I threw it because I did badly. So I mean, turn 1 Cursory Glance, discarding that is correct. Find Happiness, yeah, I let that resolve. Okay, so actually I could have. Oh no, I had negate up. Well, no, there's no reason I needed to counter. Yeah, there was nothing I needed to counter on turn. No, what happened again? 1 mana. Okay, so turn 2. Okay, yeah, so I do need to leave negate up on turn 2 to counter possible villainies. So that was still correct. But then I end up turning Lose Your Mind because I had floating mana anyways. I think that was always. I always do that. Okay, so this turn I seek Prophecy to dig a fertile land. I'll always do that because I do need to hit a land drop on 3, and I do hit the land drop. So that was still correct. Okay, they jam Ego here. I can't do anything about that Ego, so I will have to let it resolve. So that's still correct. They flip Lose Your Mind. Okay, Flash and Antithesis. I could have flashed in Panya. I decided not to for some reason. Or I mean, so actually maybe I should have bought Panya, right? Or did I buy Panya that? No, I bought him the Fire Rager. Yeah, I think I was supposed to. I think I should bomb the Panya instead. Like, no way they Spiraling Hatred my guy, right? Or, I mean, if I force them to Spiraling Hatred my guy to prevent a block from killing Ego, then I think I'm pretty happy. Okay, so top deck, consider. Well, if I had Fire Rager in hand, I guess I keep. I mean, there was also I could have also kept even happened here. Well, I always keep the land drop for next turn. I could bomb negate, which then opens up the way for opponent to villainy, but like that's actually alright because they don't know that I don't have negate. Didn't the negate end up being stuck in hand for the entire game anyways? Okay, so I consider first thing in the turn. I mean, what's that? Yes, I do that because I have Rail Line, so I need to spend the mana or lose it. I draw Austere Instructor, and I keep it in hand for a turn, right? And then I ended up bottoming Lose Your Mind for some reason. Yeah, like, I guess my plan there was negate plus any of these guys. I definitely should bottom one of these guys instead of Lose Your Mind because holding up. I guess I was hoping for negate to snag something useful that turn. But if I do that, then I could bomb Crest, but I wanted Crest to deal with Ego. I think the problem that I made was that I tried to hedge too much. Like, I tried to hedge against both my opponent having a big spell and bouncing the Ego. But like I probably should have just chosen a lane and then kept Lose Your Mind because that was the best card in possibly one of the better cards in my deck. And I ended up just not doing anything with mana this turn, right? Or I think I flashed out Panya. I think I could have bounced Crest there, or I could have Crested to bounce Ego. Well, they kill. Flashing Panya there was correct because it eats a removal spell for upkeep. Yeah. If I didn't jam Austere Instructor here, I didn't have to jam Austere Instructor, right? Yeah, like I could have Monkey Shine first, and then well, I mean here a Monkey Shine found me a land, so like I could have actually sequenced it. Did it? What did Monkey Shine find me again? I forgot. Monkey Shine found me a rail line, so if I sequence differently, then I could Monkey Shines grab the rail line and then Austere Instructor with enough mana to protect it. And my opponent had 2 removal spells, so I mean, it would have eaten 2 removal spells, I guess. But okay, so maybe it was still better to just consider or Monkey Shine and then keep Austere in hand for next turn. Like I still have all these Loser Mind in the graveyard that I can spend mana on, so I didn't need to just run out Austere Instructor like that. Yeah, my opponent just didn't have much actually. Yeah, like this should have been like okay. I mean, Ego goes distance because Ego's basically drawing them card every turn. And I ended up cresting after Ego has already gotten a bunch of value. I mean, what did cresting Ego even do there? Like stop one attack. I could have just crested my own rail line, and then that would have let me put me up a card in hand, which would have let me possibly do more stuff with Austere Instructor. And then I bought Austere. What did I even? Okay, I didn't run out Austere Instructor because I didn't have enough mana to protect it, I guess. Okay, Fire Rage. I ended up pitching Fire Rage instead of the gate was stuck in my hand for the entire game, and my opponent didn't even have any spells to use it on because I was playing in favor of a Villainy or a 5-drop Planeswalker that never came because yeah, and then they just dropped creatures that my negates don't counter, and I'd rather negates be cursed glances. I mean, I've already lost by the time they got 2 big guys on board, and I didn't have an answer for any of them. And I did draw a bunch of cards. If I lined out my cards better against theirs, I definitely could have gotten there because they were running out of resources near the end, right? Okay, so like this, yeah, like this turn, no, they had Spiraling Hatred. Well, I mean, like if Antithesis Accomplice eats a Spiraling Hatred when I try to block Ego plus burn it, then I'm actually quite happy because then that's one less Spiraling Hatred going towards Austere Instructor. And they only had 1 Spiraling Hatred this in hand, so it means that yeah, it's like if I just kept Fire Rager and then did the trade with Ego, then they use up Spiraling Hatred, and then their business is actually kill Instructor. So then the turn afterwards, I drop Instructor. I didn't have a rail line to drop it alongside, but like I drop Instructor on 5 or something, or on 4 with negate backup. They tried to edict it, I counter it, and now I have an unanswered Instructor going that's going nuts on their side. So I mean, game 3 was pretty bad. I mean, game 2 was what happened in game 1. I drew a million lands, right? That's how I lost game 1. Okay, so opening hand doesn't look that bad. Austere Instructor got hand attacked, and then what? I countered the pay up because because they were going to take one of the counter spells anyways. And then rail line number 1. I did get Austere Instructor. What even happened this game? Instructor, I get 1 trigger off of it. Okay, they did removal spell plus Soul Weaver to kill it, right? Spiraling Hatred, counter that. Soul Weaver, Spiraling Hatred, yeah. And then I did kill that still. Did I just run out of gas? I think I did just run out of gas because I didn't draw any of my cantrips. I only drew 1 cantrip. I bounced that, and I drew like 3 lands in a row or something. Oh, I didn't even draw 3 lands in okay, that's like 1 land in a row. But I was too low at this point to no, I ended up just not drawing anything. Okay. And then game 2 was also I draw a million lands in the early game, but somehow still get back into the game because my opponent didn't know I had a pawn yet, so I actually had a win condition I could have played towards. But I did draw a million lands, right? Or no, I had 1 Loser Mind to start. Yeah, that's a million lands. Alright. I guess I'm still not as good with this deck as I would have liked. And I mean the deck's definitely getting hit after this GP. They said that Zirrktide. They said that Zirrktide's definitely getting nerfed. I'm not sure what other things they're nerfing because Austere Instructor goes nuts on its own. Lose Your Mind is a really powerful card draw thing for 2 mana. If Austere Instructor gets hit, then the deck kind of just dies. I mean, there's probably another blue-red 12 cantrip shell that I could try to build, but it loses a lot of its unfairness. Like this deck is just the Zirrktide deck, almost the exact same as a Zirrktide deck. You just switch out Ristads for Austere Instructors and slightly move the numbers around because the 12 cantrip plus Lose Your Mind shell is just really solid as a Xerox deck. So then you can just try to build any sort of. You just try to stick some tempo threats and Zirrktide-esque threats into the deck, and it performs pretty well. But yeah. Anyways, hopefully I get better luck next month.